5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Burrow setting up the play action. Has it in close. And he's taken down at the 30. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Burrow out of the shotgun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Henry. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back to Henry. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
The Jets' 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the catch. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. He finds OBJ. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Vacates quickly left side. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Texans nothing.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean!
You know what, this game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two, in just the right circumstances, is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He'll throw it! Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
At the 34-yard line.
Handoff headed right to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And all set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar, flushed out of the pocket. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought
It's a
down.
gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Line with King Henry here. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Lamar now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Little 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Jackson, quick pass wide. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Looking
line.
inside the red zone. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jamal Adams with the INT! And the Jets get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That's completed right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jets about set to celebrate this win. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running route from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Camp Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again is Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. 1st down, here's Lamar. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Texans 7. Jason
Sailors all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. You're going to pass it here. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Moss finds the football, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He throws it deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
A gain of 40 yards. 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
I got him, on me.
Burrow from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Donovan Wilson picks it up.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn and Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.